So as you know by the title, this is not one of those. But let's listen to it and see what it's like, and then I shall tell you what I can. Let's go. So certainly it is pick-up time, and starting with the, well, I guess it says EMG on it, doesn't it? But anyway, the bridge pickup. I like the pickups, well actually I like all of it, into the middle position between the two. And onto the neck. for a while. Rock and roll. Right, let's see how it cleans up. And starting again with the bridge. Into the centre. And onto the neck. Right, let's have a jolly good look round it. This was the original. Get out of the way, maybe that'll help. The original truss rod cover. As you'll note, there are 3 holes in it, which is what you tend to get on a Chibson, like an Epiphone really, and also the bridge posts have screw heads on them, unlike a Gibson, whereas a Gibson just has normal posts. So this is Chibson number 2, and hopefully it'll be the last one I'll ever see. I mean, this just came along with a load of other stuff. So it plays really well, and it is as fake can be. And I think that one of the things that gives it away particularly is the silicone sealant down the side of the neck there. Now, you'll see some photos back here. I've had the pickups out, and there is no sign of bodywork damage. So it's not cracked or anything like. There's no separation with any of the wood. Like I say, you will see back here. So I suspect that this. Well, I'm saying it's silicone sealant. I don't know what the hell it is really, but certainly it's there to disguise a crap paint job, which is odd because the rest of it looks okay, you know, looks quite nice. So normally I do like to see a scratch plate on Les Paul, but this one, because of the scheme, the Zakk Wylde target scheme, it certainly looks better without one. And it is a nice looking guitar, and it is a nice playing guitar. So let's have a look from stem to stern. So I've now replaced the revolting, because honestly every time I looked at that Zakk Wylde custom 3-screw truss rod cover, it made me feel bilious. So I've just I've drilled an extra hole in the headstock and popped a 2-screw job in, you know, like a Gibson one. So now it sensibly says Gibson Les Paul, and it does have some rather nice binding on the headstock. I like it. The Gibson, is that it's an inlay. That is an inlay, it seems. So it's probably got a proper Gibson veneer on it. That's what I would guess. Alright, so let's go this way. So around the back, here's all of your telltale Chibson signs. So that serial, I can feel the serial number. It's rare that you can feel a serial number in there. You remember that white one that we did on Wednesday? That had, of course, you could barely see or feel the serial numbers on that. So that's another giveaway that the serial numbers are too crisp. What does that actually tell us? So that would tell us that it was made on the 143rd day of 2003. Yeah, it's got the Zakk Wylde logo on it there. Made in USA. No, you weren't. And it's got that Gibson custom shop sticker on there, which, well, you know, it's a sticker in it. The Grovers, yeah, gold coloured Grovers. I expect, or suspect, or even suppose that they aren't real Grovers. They'll be knockoff Grovers, I would imagine. Although, that said, it holds its tune absolutely brilliantly and they do their job perfectly well. So, now, I think, I don't know what you think, but I reckon I can see a bit of a scarf joint in there. Even though it's painted, I think I can see a slight difference in the shading with the scarf joint, which of course you'll never see on a Gibson. The main giveaway on a Gibson, although you wouldn't see it with a finish like this, is that down the side of the headstock there are two tacked on wings. So you know how your molding makers a really, really skinny head. I think that all Gibson headstocks start off that size, and then for the big headstocks they tack two wings onto the side. So that's what happens there. And of course this is just, it's one piece. So yeah, I reckon that's a scarf joint. Can't feel it, but I think I can see a slight difference in the paint. Anyway, I've talked about that far too much. So yeah, so you know, you've got the, clearly they weren't happy with the paint job where the joints meet, so they've concealed whatever they didn't like with something. But there's no movement in the neck, and like I say, inside you can't see any defects or flaws. It's, you know, it's rock solid. It's just poor paintwork, I expect. So bound top and bottom, you know, and the Zakk Wylde paint job. So you got your regular 2 volumes up, 2 tones down, stop tail and a tunematic. As I say, the screw slots in the bridge posts are always a giveaway that you've got, because that's like an Epiphone bridge, isn't it, you see, not like a Gibson one. The pickups say EMG. They're not EMG. The font's wrong for a start. I mean, they do have, so modern EMGs have got lowercase font, and older EMGs have got the capital letters, but that font's just wrong. It's a bit too tall and skinny, I reckon. But what I would say is this, is that they're both popping out 15 plus, which is like Dirty Fingers territory. And I like them. They sound nice. This is nice and crisp, and this is nice and coral when you get up there. So the pickups get a thumbs up from me. Toggle switch in the normal place, exhaust pipe in the usual place, and it's, hello Fred, and it's not had an awful lot of playing, I wouldn't have said. It has been played a bit, hasn't it, because we've got that tarnishing in the normal palm muting area, but not much going on with the frets. They look in healthy shape. Oh, and the square inlays, the ones that you get like custom shop inlays, they're not inlays, are they? They're stickers, I reckon. And the other thing to mention is the neck. If you have a look at the string height, first of all, string height is bang on 1.25mm, which is what we like to see, so it's easy to play. And the neck is definitely a chunky 50s job. That's, yeah, and it's nice. It's not nice on. Apparently, if you've got slightly arthritic hands, a chunky neck makes it easy to play. I'm not your best litmus test for what's easy to play, because, you know, I adapt quickly to anything. So it's a lovely looking thing. It is not a Gibson at all. It is a Chibson, and Chibsons have their place in the world. So rather than, I mean, what would you pay for a Zakk Wylde? A couple of grand? What would you pay for this? A couple of hundred? That's your difference, isn't it? So with all of that said, I shall bid you a fond farewell, and thank you ever so much for tuning in as always, and I shall look forward to seeing you on the next one. Adios amigos. Ta-ra.